Hi, I'm Justine Louise. Welcome to my channel. I am going to tell you today about some items that I've bought in December. I have done a lot of shopping. Some of it was from the Vig Sale. A lot of things, they had so many deals going on all of December. There was, they weren't called weekly wows anymore, but anyway, they had a whole bunch of sales at Sephora. I've bought some things from Mac. I've bought quite a few beauty items, let's just say. And some of them were Christmas items. And then of course, Boxing Day, Sephora's had this big sale where they're giving you 20% off already sale items. So I've been doing a little bit more shopping with that as well. So anyway, I thought today what I would do is show you what I've bought, what I like, what I'm on the fence, and what was a big. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So well, let's start off with the good stuff. So I'm going to start off with my favorites. And the first one will come as no surprise because I've mentioned them a few times. I've actually done a full review and I've mentioned them in favorites and all sorts of stuff, is these Stila liquid shadows. As I mentioned before, I like the shimmer ones as opposed to the glittery. The glittery are a little too sparkly for me. They were nice. I wore them a little bit over the holidays, but they are a little bit more patchy. If you want to see a full review, I link that below where I do a full detail with swatches and all that kind of stuff. But I just want you to know I bought those at the beginning of December, I believe, and I've used them a ton. And I've never been disappointed with the looks that I've created with them. I just love them. Of course, they don't have that same holiday set, but if you can get your hands on even one, two, I would get a darker color for your outer corner, and a nice little kind of champagne or rose gold or something just for your mobile lid, and I think you won't be disappointed. The next thing I bought was from the line Colourpop. Again, I did a full review on these guys, these lip glosses, and I will post that below. I love them. I will be honest, I haven't reached for them a lot. I'm not really a huge fan of a shiny lip. And I also have a mystery lip allergy and I don't know what the item is yet. So I don't like to wear products that I haven't worn for a long time and know for sure I'm not allergic. So I will only just wear something like this just once in a while until I determine exactly what my lip allergy is. So until then, I'm sticking with colors that I know for sure I won't have a problem, because I had a huge flare up in December and cold sores and all sorts. So I'm done with all that. So anyway, these lip glosses, gorgeous. I think they were $20 for the 3. And they do have them on the Sephora sale right now with an extra 20% off. So if you haven't tried them, I definitely recommend grabbing them. They're gorgeous, beautiful colors. And again, I'll link below a full detailed review with swatches and you can see more about them. The next thing is another item from Colourpop, is this semi-precious palette. I saw it and it was metallic colors, and I tend to go more nudes and mattes, and you know the drill. But this just really caught my eye. The colors are really neat. There's some really pretty rose gold. There are some weird colors, like I'm not going to wear this icy blue or this kind of greeny color, but for the most part the colors are lovely. I have worn it. I really enjoyed it. The colors blend beautifully. I just really enjoyed wearing it. And of course it is has to be a secondary palette because there isn't a matte color or transition or anything for the brow bone. It's just all sparkly, but it's beautiful. And I think it was about $30, which is cheap for Sephora. It doesn't have a mirror, but it's nice for traveling. But if you go on Sephora right now, hopefully when I post this, it still will be there, but it's an extra 20% off because it's on sale now. So not only is it a cheaper price, it's an additional 20. So definitely, if you like metallic kind of things, this would be great for New Year's if you want to do a fancy evening kind of a look. Highly recommend it. Really nice little palette. Another thing I bought from the sale is the Anastasia blush kit. And this one is the Radiant, so it's kind of neutrally colors, of course, surprise, surprise. It's kind of a peach, a pink, a rose, and kind of a nude. I haven't put it in my favorites because I've only used it a couple of times, but so far I'm really liking it. It's kind of matte kind of colors I've mentioned before. Shimmery kind of things make my face look really shiny, and I'm already a shiny person. So I tend to like more of a matte blush and just use a little bit of highlight over here. It also kind of shows my large pores as well when it's sparkly. So anyway, I'm really liking this. I've heard so much about Anastasia blushes and I've never used them before. So I really like it, and it has a mirror as well. It's one of these cardboard palettes, which I'm not always that crazy about, but they're fine. And again, this was on the Sephora sale site, and it was an additional 20% off. So I thought I'm definitely going to give it a try, and so far I've been happy with it. Another item I bought, I was reluctant to buy it because I'm actually kind of mad at NARS. They changed their cruelty-free status, and I know I'm not 100% cruelty-free, and that is something that I have been thinking about. And when there is an option, I will choose the cruelty-free over cruelty, obviously. My husband and I are huge animal lovers, so I don't want to get into all that. We're just this is just supposed to be fun. I don't want to get into great debates. So let's just leave it at that. But anyway, I was annoyed with NARS, and I'm actually not even a big NARS fan. I don't have a lot of products from there. I've never been that overly on them, and their lipsticks I'm allergic to. So anyway, this palette came out, and I got an email from Sephora that had 24-hour access. I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it's kind of pretty, but I don't know. So I didn't buy it, and then I started seeing YouTubers post videos on it, and I thought, oh my god, I have to have that palette. And of course, it was then sold out, and I didn't know when it was going to go on the site. So eventually it came on Sephora website, and at the same time I got my nice little $25 coupon. So I bought the NARS Most Wanted palette, and it is gorgeous. I love it. Even though there are some really heavy duty sparkly shades in here that I probably won't get a lot of use out. But honestly, every day, even when I use my Stila shadows, I use this as my base. I use that as my brow bone highlight. Many times I use that as my eyeliner. So I always supplement this into many of the looks using other palettes because I love this so much. I'm actually wearing it today, and I feel it's just a nice little subtle easy look. I don't wear a lot of fancy evening-y kind of looks. I'm just very plain, very basic. I can't help it. A lot of people, I want to mention, have complained that it's really difficult to open. I haven't really noticed anything in particular. I think maybe a lot of those ladies have false nails and have a hard time getting in there. I don't know, but I really, really like it. I will admit I was a little bit on the fence at the beginning. Like I said, I was mad at NARS, and I hadn't tried it yet. I just received it, and at the same time I had also seen the Tarte Toasted palette, and I thought they looked very, very similar. And I thought, you know, I love Tarte. I loved their last Tartelette in Bloom, even though the colors were kind of mauve, and I ended up decluttering that because of that reason. But the formula was lovely, and I loved the palette. So I had the two palettes, and I decided I was going to keep both. Because this one I did get at a discount with my $25 coupon. I used the Tartelette Toasted palette, and I hated it. I actually decluttered. I actually sold it to someone because I didn't want to return it because the colors didn't work for me, and then I know they just throw it in the garbage. So I hate doing that. So if I can avoid it, I will. I just really did not like it. I didn't like, all the colors on me just didn't suit me, even though they were so similar to this, and they were colors I always wear, like nudes and browns, and I just don't know. I tried it honestly 5 times, and every day I was not happy with my look. So that was a huge fail. So that's also part of what I wanted to tell you guys today. And this, I just can't get enough. I love it. It's a nice small compact size as well. It's not super light because it does have a metal or hard plastic container, so it's not super light for travel, but it would be great for traveling if you just took the one. So anyway, I really, really like it, and I'm really happy, and I'm glad I bought it, even though I'm mad at NARS. So the next thing is Patrick Starr. I don't really know too much about him. I know he's a YouTuber, and I've watched some of his videos, and he's quite fun, and I enjoy watching him. But other than that, I don't really know much else. I saw that he had launched something with MAC, and I know a lot of people were saying, although they were nice shadows, none of them were limited edition or made just for him, that they were just his favorites, and he compiled them in a set. So I don't have a lot of MAC shadows except for like holiday kits and things. So I thought, you know, these are all like YouTubers' favorites, so maybe this is a perfect opportunity for me to try them. So I started off with the warm palette, and I love it. And I can see why these are tried, tested, and true MAC favorite eyeshadows. And I didn't have any in my collection, so I thought, why not? And I liked it so much that I bought the other one as well. I think this is the Cool. And the reason why I bought this one to supplement is because this had a brow bone. This one doesn't have any light colors, so I thought this would make a nice 8 shadow set that I can use all together. And I use all these colors in one look. Usually I mix and match with both. I was kind of disappointed then right after Christmas it went on sale for 25% off, but that's just the way it goes. So anyway, I'm very happy with this purchase. It's not my absolute ultimate favorite palette, but it's great, it's lovely, and I have a nice opportunity to use some of the top MAC popular shadows. So I'm very happy with it, and the colors are really nice, easy to use, easy to blend, workable, very happy. So I'm happy with those, and as you can see, I've had so many eyeshadow palettes, and I wasn't expecting to buy so much eyeshadow. I'm not really an eyeshadowy kind of person. I'm just very basic and plain, but there you go. So the next thing I just wanted to mention is I bought from the Vig Sale a mascara kit, and it had all samples in there. So I just thought I would touch base and let you know which ones I've been using so far, and if I like them, and what I think. So I'm going to start off with the Monsieur Big from Lancome. Very nice. I really like it. I have 0 complaints. Is it my favorite? No, it's not amazing. Now my favorite still is L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but my eyelashes fell out. So anyway, I'm still on the hunt for the most amazing mascara, but this is definitely a good one to use, and I'm very happy with it. So not amazing, but very good. Another one is Dior Show. That was in there as well. I really like it. I love it. I've used it many years before. It's always kind of a go-to. Is it my ultimate favorite that will take over Lash Paradise? No. So it's good. Am I going to buy it? No. But it's very, very nice. The last one that I've tried so far is called the Shock, and it's from YSL. I love this. I really, really love it. It actually is comparable to my Lash Paradise. So much so that I think it's making my eyelashes fall out. So I don't know. I'm going to look at the ingredients on this and the Lash Paradise and compare and see if there's something in them. I don't know for sure if it is, but I used this for a week straight because I just loved it. The first time I tried it, I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. This is like Lash Paradise. And then 3 days later, I thought, why don't I have very many lashes anymore? So I don't know. But I am wearing it today, and I really like it. So I hope that was just my imagination, because I do really like it. The next one I am going to follow up on is I bought some dry shampoo kits, and another one was like texturizing products. So I just want to give you a follow-up on those that I've used so far. The first one is Triple Sec. I've used this many times before, and I still feel the same. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I use it when it's a free gift, and that's not terrible, but I wouldn't ever go out and buy it. It's supposed to be a volumizer, amplifier, and dry shampoo, but I still think Dry Bar Detox is better. So, The next one is Living Proof dry shampoo. Everyone has raved about it. Not for me. It's not that great. I don't see anything great about it, actually. I would never repurchase it, and if I got one as a gift, I would probably give it to somebody else because I don't like it, and I don't really like the smell either, so no. The Living Proof Dry Volume Blast, I do really like. I'm not crazy about the smell. I can't put my finger on it. I think it might be apple, I'm not sure, but I'm not crazy about the smell, but it does give you tons of volume. It's almost like a blast of hairspray. So you can't really change your hairstyle or brush through it or anything. It's once you spray it in your roots, it's there, and your hair is hard. But it does give you volume, and so that's what it is. It's a volumizer, so can't complain. So I do like that, and I would repurchase for sure. My favorite right now though is the IGK Beach Wave, I think. That one I really like, and I like the smell, so that one ticks all the boxes, but that's a definite second. The last one that I've used so far is the Bumble and Bumble. I've always had a dry shampoo in like a bottle that you dump out, which I've never really understood. So this one is a spray dry shampoo with pink clay, and I was very curious to try this because this is actually even more expensive than all the dry shampoos at Sephora that I've looked at. So I thought, it must be good, and I do really like Bumble and Bumble. This, nothing. It's like I haven't put anything in my hair. I don't know, maybe it was empty, I don't know. It smells very pretty, so yeah, there must be something in it because I can smell something, but as far as a dry shampoo, no, and I would never buy it, so that's done. Next is items I'm on the fence. Now this one isn't really fair because it is a fabulous product, but I just don't know if it's too much of a splurge. I've mentioned before how much I love my Clarisonic, and it's just so big and bulky. I travel a lot, so it's just a bit big to go in my makeup bag. So when I saw that there was a fit, I thought maybe I'll give it a try, and they had it on the Sephora sale and an extra 20% off. So I'm really just being greedy because they were practically giving them away, but I just think it's so crazy for me to have two. So anyway, it's the Mia Fit, and it is nice and small. I think it's going to fit in my makeup bag beautifully when we travel toiletry bag when we go away, and I am going away for a month in February, and I don't want to be without a Clarisonic for a month. So I think I'm going to keep it. My other Mia is over 2 years old, and I think it is a little old anyway, so I am going to keep this, let's be honest. The next thing is The Ordinary. I'm sure you've all heard of The Ordinary products. I think they just had them on Beautylish, or I don't know where you could get them before, but now they're available on Sephora, so I ordered them. I ordered the retinoid, even though I used Retin-A from the dermatologist. I ordered a vitamin C suspension. I ordered the glycolic acid, and I also ordered the salicylic acid. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. And I ordered the lactic acid, but I gave that to my mom because she loves Sunday Riley, and it's so expensive. So Sunday Riley Good Genes, so I bought her that, and she's going to see if it compares. $100 cream, $5 cream. I'm sure there is a difference, but we'll see. So anyway, I bought this set, and I'm kind of thinking, I know everybody's raving about them, but I love my skincare regime, and I know it's a little bit more expensive, but it's like, if it ain't broke, why am I going to look for something else? I know this is a more economical approach, but I'm also just kind of thinking I love all my skincare products the way they are, and I just rediscovered Ole Henriksen, and I'm really happy with it. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe sending these back, and I see they're all out of stock, so I'm sure somebody will be very happy if I send these back. The next item is from I have two items from the Too Faced Chocolate Gold collection. I was so excited when this came out, and I've been back and forth. It first came out, I looked at the colors online, and I thought they were a bit crazy. As I mentioned, I wear browns and neutrals, and you know. And then a makeup artist on YouTube that I like, Risa Does Makeup, she posted on Instagram, and it looked amazing. And then I watched her review, which was a thumbs down. So I thought, okay, forget it, I'm not going to buy it. Then I saw it in the store, and I swatched it, and it felt beautiful, buttery, soft. So I bought it home, and then looked at it in the lights at my house. I didn't touch it, I just opened and looked, and I was like, you know, these colors are a bit crazy. I had just bought the NARS, I had just bought the Colourpop, I had just bought the Patrick Starr, and I had also bought the Tartelette. And I thought, this is just nuts. So I took that back without touching it. Then I went in the store again, and then I see all the reviews. I swatched it again, and it's just so darn nice. I haven't touched it yet. I open it up, and I look. But I don't know, I think these colors might be a little too crazy for me. Like this yellow, this bright green, this bright pink. Honestly, I can't see myself wearing them. I know it's getting rave reviews, but I'm assuming it's probably from girls that are a lot younger than me. Not to say that just because I'm older I can't wear fun colors, by no means. Me personally, I'm just a very conservative person and my makeup's very conservative. So I think this is just a little too out of the box, even though, as I'm looking here, there's some beautiful mattes and a few nice pops of bronzy, greeny kind of colors that I think I would actually wear. So I still haven't decided. You guys help me. I just can't decide. So anyway, I'm going to think about that and I'll keep you guys posted. The next thing is also from the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. And I love the packaging. It's gorgeous. This is the bronzer. A lot of people also have complained they've had a hard time opening the compact, but I haven't had issues. And again, maybe it's ladies who have false nails that might have trouble getting in here. But anyway, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous compact. I know it is a bit cutesy. Too Faced does do a lot of cutesy kind of things that aren't really for my age group. And again, that's just me personally. You know what I'm trying to say. It's lovely, but I think it's too shimmery. I've worn it quite a few times. I'm wearing it right now. It's just not amazing. It's just very shimmer, and I just don't like wearing, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this. I don't like wearing sparkly things on my cheeks. Like I said, it shows my pores, and it makes my face look greasy. It smells so good too. I just really like it, but I don't think it's right for me. Even the Hourglass that everyone raves about, the bronzer, I'm not that crazy about it because it's just too shimmery for an oily skin person. So I'm still thinking about it. And I have used it, so I hate returning stuff that I've used, you know, as I mentioned. So maybe I'll just sell it and just recoup some of my losses. I don't know. Now for the things that went back. I'll start off with something I still have here that I'm going to return. It's this Too Faced Melted. When I got this stuff, I was on this Too Faced bandwagon. I'm so excited about Too Faced. These melted lipsticks, I know I could be allergic to, but I just was willing to take the chance because they look so nice. But it was horrible. It's like oil came out separate from the color, and so I shook it, and it comes out all patchy and just not nice, and then comes off immediately. I thought these were kind of like liquid lipsticks and would be long lasting, but I put this on when we went out for Christmas dinner. I put it on at my house. By the time I got to my parents' house, which is a 5-minute drive, it was gone. I had to reapply. So I don't like these. This